Let's see how much of the logo I get this time. Because I noticed that one auto-generated thumbnail had like the bottom right of the logo coming apart, and then one had the top coming apart. So let's see if I hit start streaming when the logo's full, and that hopefully gave me the full logo. That would be cool. So I'm here in Davenport Homestead because I realized, like, hey, side stuff gets you things, kind of. More specifically, well, first thing, oh yeah, I can. It was grayed out, so it's like, wait, can I do that from here? Yes. I still only have Stefan as an assassin recruit. I should probably go around and get more assassins. That would be cool. And unfortunately, we're so close to the end of the game that's like, well, even if I do this stuff, how much is it gonna matter? But you know, I want to do it anyway, and let's see what it does. You know, even if it's like, oh, well, this is cool, but I didn't really get to use it. Probably could have gotten it sooner. And also, I think the Davenport missions do expect you to do them as they come up, because I think there is a mission that doesn't quite make sense if you've beaten the game when you do it. I think, if I'm remembering that right. Then there's one more that I think is supposed to be post-game. Yeah, the other thing is, I was going around getting chests while I was getting viewpoints, and I'm pretty sure I got all the viewpoints I can get. And I was getting recipes. And it's like, oh, cool, I could probably craft... Well, not probably, they're straight up said, like, you know, sword, pistol, that kind of stuff. I turned around and went the wrong way. Davenport's the other way. Or Davenport Homestead, at least. I don't know about Davenport. So yeah, swords and guns I can craft, and I think I got a war club at least twice. The same war club twice. Something's going on. Someone's screaming. Oh yeah.
Can you help me?
I said, oh yeah, a little bit too soon. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this mission. No, wait, no, different mission. Wrong person.
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot.
So yeah, I would like to be able to craft those weapons I got, but part of the problem is you need your...
I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
Oh yeah, this...
It's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Achilles, you don't have your cane. Yeah, this is a mission that doesn't quite make sense once you beat the game. So I guess I do remember this quest. I like how I called it mission and then quest, like one sentence later.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
This was probably supposed to be done way sooner. Like, probably right after he gives me the rope dart and I accidentally sling it into a wall. Because apparently it's our introduction to the rope dart, even though I've already used it. Yeah, I would like to be able to craft those weapons, and you need your artisans to be leveled up to craft them. And also you need to have certain people to begin with. You know, you can't have your artisans craft something if you don't have an artisan to begin with. And I did end up figuring out what was up with not being able to select certain weapons, like not being able to select the gun. You gotta hit right because I think this is something they did in the remake here, the remaster. You could access your whole inventory of things from this menu. Which I do feel a little mixed on because it makes it not quite as snappy to select stuff. But then again, I think Assassin's Creed 4 is the one where you no longer even have a weapon wheel to begin with, and you just straight up have a just up, down, left, right to navigate through your menu. You know, your D-pad directions to go through your tools. Excuse me. And that's why rope darts are ammo. Not really sure why you would want to do that instead of just like drop assassinating them. I guess it's meant to hide them, but don't they see the rope? I guess not, because I can't see it. Well, if it got close. Well, I see the guy. Probably behind the tree. Is there a hiding spot near that guy? No. I swear whistling is a little buggy. It doesn't seem to always work. Like, where are you going? That's not... Well, that answers that question. Not what I meant to do, but it works. I also did the forts off screen, and I was trying to do them stealthy, and people were not coming to my hiding spots when I would whistle. So, part of me wants to say that oh, I gotta press Y to kill. Part of me wants to say that the whistling is broken. The remaster broke the whistling. Because I swear it would work just fine in the original. It was one of my favorite things to do, is just stay in a hiding spot and just whistle the people and get them to come over and to die. Also, I have found that people notice if you rope dart a guy, so be sure to do that when people can't see the guy being rope darted.
William Johnson's opening up some of that mohawk just for free hunts. My beautiful.
You got anything good on you? Got another rope dart, maybe? Oh, yeah, you had a rope dart. You may also notice how much money I have. That is from opening all the, not all the chests, but most of the ones I saw. Definitely all the ones I was close to.
Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No. Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
And I did invest some money in ship upgrades. I think we're probably past the point where we'll be using that in the main story, but I can do peg leg missions. I mean, I can do them if I feel like putting those upgrades to use. I am certainly tempted to see if I can 100% this. Like, fully 100%, not just like, yeah, I did all the missions, but I just didn't bother with the feathers. Like, this game doesn't seem to have any kind of bullcrap collectible where it's just like, oh, collect 200 of them, and then you get a hat. Like, even the feathers, I think, are like 4 per region. Or, you know, like, map region,
Thank
not
you.
city.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Is it just me or is the game quiet? Might just be me. I did notice my headphones are at 20% battery power, so I don't know if that's them getting quiet because they're running out of power. Hopefully Okay, that is a lengthy tutorial on the Otterson we just unlocked. Yeah, hopefully if they run out of battery power, that won't change too much. Because since I'm streaming directly from the game's audio, the volume shouldn't change if my headphones go out. So really all that should happen if they die is I can't hear the game. But you'll be able to, I just won't be able to. I wonder what that one is. Look at this tiny little bridge. It's like 3 shipping pallets just stapled together. Do they make wood staples? I don't know. I feel like staple wasn't the right word, but you know what I meant. Nailed together. It's like I know what a nail is. Why did I say nailed? 3 shipping pallets nailed together. Why did I say staples? Oh, I didn't realize we had such a close neighbor here. Like, dang. Oh, is that inside? I'm gonna go inside. It's Achilles. Let me check on the book real quick. I gotta take a look at the book. Let's see, yes, crafting. So I can craft ammo, but I need resources stockpiled for that. Bait cartridges, poison darts, rope darts. I love that I can make these. Oh, Ella needs to be level 2. Big Dave needs to be level 2 as well. Or level 1 and level 2, respectively. Or would that be level 2 and level 1, respectively? Because I know it said, respectively, should be in the order I said them, but I don't know. I feel like it respectively, in this case, would have been the order that they appear on the screen, left to right. But that's not what respectively means, so that's not... That shouldn't be correct. Wait, go back in. I don't know what these do. I think these are just historical pieces that you build them. It's like, oh, look, it's the thing. Remember the thing? It's the Franklin stove. Broken sword knife. He needs to be level 4 to make a broken sword. I mean, hopefully that... Like, I think they level up whenever you do their quests. Let me see if I could see one. Okay. I was trying to find one with the 2 guys. I guess the lumberjacks. Guys who are always fighting. Because I know I've done at least, like, 2 quests for them. They should be level 2. Encyclopedia of the Common Man. Does he want me to craft one of everything?
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Is he able to analyze inhabitants and add them to information to the Encyclopedia of the Common Man? Neat. Hey, what is this? There's a mark where clearly there was a painting, but there was no painting. What was here? I doubt that was there earlier in the game. I mean, whatever painting was there, I doubt it was there earlier in the game. Because we've been fixing up the homestead. It hasn't been getting worse. It's been getting better. Except for these... Oh, never mind. That's a scale. Like, except for these floating plates. And then I saw the string. I mean, can you blame me? It's a video game. Sometimes things just don't spawn in. Wait. Why can't I interact with the garlic? Oh, wait. That's other side. But I don't need to go downstairs. That's where your inventory would be if it weren't the remaster. You have it in your weapon wheel. I wonder if Assassin's Creed 4's remaster also did the same thing. I'm pretty sure they still had an inventory in that game. Like, you know, buying upgrades and kind of stuff, that kind of deal. Not just like... Because I'm sure the other games still have inventory systems of like, yeah, here's the sword you just looted from that guy. Here's, oh, look, it's level 2. You know, like a Borderlands wannabe. Or I guess action RPG looter something. Not looter shooter, because that's Borderlands again. That's the word you would describe that game with. But what do you call it when you're not a shooter? When you have a sword? A looter stabber? that just sounds like someone that you don't want to beat during a riot.
Thank God you are here. Prudence is missing. She went out to gather some things this morning and never returned. I'm worried sick. What if she's hurt?
I will find her.
The dog might help track her down. He has a good nose.
I got a good nose too.
She has been gathering evening primrose almost every night. She is obsessed with the oil it yields. That is all going to stop now. I don't understand why she wants so damn much of the stuff.
Apparently we're not following the dog. And Warren's doing that thing where he's like, oh, I gotta go faster. Oh, wait, oh, I've reached Connor now. I gotta go slower. Oh, wait, he's getting away. I gotta go faster. Wait, slower. Oh. Keeps alternating between speeds instead of just following me at the speed I'm moving at, game. I can go faster. Because that is a button I have. Don't know why I wasn't using it. Found a primrose.
She can't be far. We should split up to cover more ground.
Okay, but who takes the dog? I guess you'll take the dog, because I already said I got a good nose. And a mini-map that has subjective markers. Well, that should be the next clue. Piece of cloth. Flower bag. It's a bear! Thanks for distracting it.
Thank you so much, Connor. Thank you.
But I gotta skin the bear!
What would have happened if you had not arrived? I saw some primrose growing there, and the bear just came charging at me.
Hang on, bro. I have to skin the bear. But no! But Connor always skinned the animals.
Why are you gathering primrose?
Well, Warren and I have been trying to conceive a child for a long time now. I read that evening primrose encourages fertility. I'm sorry, this is not a proper conversation given the circumstance.
I understand. Not another word on the matter.
Prudence! Are you all right, my love?
I'll be fine. Thanks to Connor.
Thank you, Connor. Once again.
Vegetables and other farm produce are now available from the farmers. Also, sometimes when you run around town, there's, you know, they still have that mechanic of there's just a random guy. It's like, oh, look, there goes a guy. Go tackle him for stuff. I got 2 apples from doing that. I tackled the guy and I took his lunch, apparently. Okay, go away. I need to open the map. And there's another one. I feel kind of bad that I decided to do these on screen after doing like 2 or 3 of these. Man, the objective marker was going crazy. Because, you know, I'm not capturing the full story here. The full Davenport story, but... oh, well. Pretty sure Steven did all the Davenport missions, so you can go watch him do that. If you want to see what happened before this point I'm at.
The beast has snapped 2 of my snares already. From what I've seen, its fur is white, mad as it sounds. Its hide would be worth a fortune to the right person.
I have never seen a cougar like that. I would like to help you.
I'll follow you then. Stay quiet.
Should I get up in the tree? Like, maybe it's not the quietest move, but I'd be safe from the cougar. Miriam can walk in the trees too, right? Not seeing anything. Ah. But from the owl, moving up in the world, eh? Oh, she teleported. My cougar marking found. I'm kind of laughing to myself about how, like, yesterday I was playing Monster Hunter World, and I was reminded that, oh yeah, that's right, that game also has a system where you see, like, markings left behind by animals, and you can be like, oh yes, this creature has been here. Except that game calls them monsters, not really animals. Not really sure if they have a line between monster and animal. Or if they just call them monster. If everything that's not human is considered a quote-unquote monster for the sake of marketing or something. Sadly, the game crashed while I was in the middle of playing. So I basically might as well not play it at all.
He's close.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there he is. What do you mean, come on? You're the one who's lagging behind. And also kind of quiet. I was trying to... I figure, like, I should probably get armor with skills that are more in tune with my playstyle, like I did in Rise. And then it crashed while I was out doing that.
You must be here for my new friend. I was dumping a load and he went straight in. Lucky I wasn't in there.
Very. What are you thinking, Miriam?
Flush and fire. Norris can back off. One of us goes in there to draw him out, and the other waits out here to shoot.
I will go in.
Oh, I thought I was going to pull it down, not out of the way. I thought I had to move. I keep saying crash, but it didn't really crash. The external drive I have plugged in errored,
Nice shot. Thank you.
and that caused the game to close. It says I haven't entered the bind yet, but I think that quest is done. Oh, apparently I can open the map while it's doing that. Oh, there's one more mission now, way down there. Call a horse when I'm on the main path. There's that pallet bridge again. Stapled together. But I forgot how cool it is in Monster Hunter World when the monsters fight each other. Because there was the monster called a Devil Joe. I've never fought one of those before, but he was in the same map as me while I was hunting a much, much smaller monster than that. The Kula Yaku. And my target was the Kula. And then the Devil Joe just happened to come up and scoop him up in his mouth and start walking around like he's a dog with a stick. And it's like, wow, that's ridiculously cool. Also, he's walking away with my target, and it's like, come back. Like, I didn't want to try to fight the Deviljho because I don't know how much stronger it is than me, but I just followed it around hoping for it to drop it, and it basically killed the thing for me. So it was pretty rad, but also a little disappointing because like, man, I wanted to remember how good the Switch Axe is. Like, I've also just been playing Monster Hunter now, so I don't remember what it's like using the Switch Axe anymore. Because that's not in that yet.
Hello, sir. Would you like a draught of ale or some bread and cheese?
Connor, this here is Oliver, and that is Corinne. Great people. Ollie, this is Connor, the man I was talking about. The Lord of a Manor.
We were passing through is all and met some of your townsfolk. They were thirsty and we had some barrels in the back. And...
I am no lord, and these are my friends, not my townsfolk. What brings you to the road with a cart full of spirits for sale?
We were innkeepers until the king took our inn for some military such and such, left us out on a round bar.
Hey, you should settle here. We could use an inn.
Good idea.
We would, but without the inn itself, we don't have much choice, and building one isn't cheap.
We certainly have a need for something of the sort. I will speak with my friends at the mill and see what we can do about building ourselves one. If it can be arranged, would you consider ending your search here?
Of course, Ollie. We'll have an inn again.
Is it just me, or does every innkeeper's wife in this game have the same character model? With an investment of 1,000. I got that 37 times over.
This should suffice.
Thank you. You won't regret this, Connor. We promise.
Okay, yeah, I see it. New recipe discovered. Any more Davenport missions around Davenport? Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Is that Achilles standing in front of where that painting used to be? Was he gonna tell me the story? Is this my horse? Whoa, look out! We're the wrong way. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about these quote-unquote interactive conversations, even though you don't get dialogue options, so I don't know why they call them that.
Hey, Connor!
Gentlemen, you seem to be getting along.
Oh, aye. We're just on our way to have an ale. You might have noticed, I've got a bit of a temper problem. Oh, Diana's fine, the Spuds are fine. We've got a good thing going on here. I'm just happy I didn't hurt old Godfrey. Wouldn't I have been able to forgive myself?
So am I, Terry. So grateful you didn't poke me with your tiny fists.
Don't rile me up.
All right. Take it easy.
I am happy things are well again.
Yeah, there's a mission where they're fist fighting each other. And you gotta come in and you play a little mini game where you shove them to the side, and you gotta make sure they're both shoved far enough apart. It sounds more ridiculous than it actually is because the animation is still realistic, but then it's like, oh, you gotta use the left thumbstick and you gotta push left to keep the little slider going left, and then you gotta push right to keep the other slider going right, and then you gotta push them just right and keep them far enough away from each other. And I think the real challenge comes from figuring out how that freaking slider thing even works, because it seems like, oh, you gotta keep your, the icon that represents you on the, in the middle of the icons, like fishing in Stardew Valley. And no, it's you got to keep them to the outs or inside of them. So you're pushing the bars that represent them. Oh yeah, he is standing there. And you got to push the bars that represent them far enough apart by staying on the inside. Manor mysteries.
Kana, come with me downstairs.
Should I
Shut
search
up.
for something to fill that space?
No rush. Eventually, the right piece will present itself.
As you wish.
Is he walking with the cane animation, but he just doesn't have the cane?
The property. Could you retrieve it for me? I would go myself, but these old bones prevent me from getting to it. Take Norris with you. The cave entrance is blocked with heavy stone and will need to be cleared one way or another.
Well, we can get a look at our good look at our outfits while we're down here, and I think I only have the one new outfit since last I came here. So we came down to the basement just for him to tell me to go get Norris and go to the cave. Oh gosh, that's far away. I can't fast travel to the mine, but I can fast travel here. Never mind. They really want me to go all the way there on foot. Well, I can hoof it. Or I can hoof it. I can really hoof it. Just got some emails. Real life emails, not outside the Animus emails. It's kind of hard for me to look over at my notification for that while I'm riding a horse. You know, it's not good to ride a horse while you're distracted. You know, it's such a problem these days. People looking down at their phones while they're on their horses, and then the horses walk to a lake, and they stay there and drink, and then they can't get the horses away from the water. That's what happens when you ride a horse distracted. Is, you know, the horse goes where the horse wants to go, and then he doesn't want to leave. I wanted to turn that into a joke about you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, but then do the opposite. It's like, well, the horse will go to water, but you can't get it to stop drinking. I don't know if that works. This mine is not as deep as I thought it was. Well, he's making progress.
Norris, I'm going to fetch something for the old man. And he told me there might be some stone that requires clearing.
Yeah? I will bring my explosive.
Yeah, he's gonna bring his explosives. Parentheses. Explosives.
Miriam is interesting.
Certainly not your typical colonial woman. A deadly shot.
She brought down that cougar. She is strong, capable. She has no husband?
Not that I'm aware of.
I never met a woman like her before. I would like to know her better.
You should speak to her then.
I might try. Hey, don't splash. Don't want to get the powder wet.
I'm not close enough to you to splash, man. Splash man. Like Mega Man. Like, you're getting away from me. I'm not moving fast enough. Also, how do you know where you're going?
Encouraged me to enlist your services.
Pas de problème. We blew it up. Be my guess. Duck and cover. Ah, that's a nice one.
Thank you.
Bienvenue. Doesn't look safe in there. Be careful. I'll be at the mine. What you said about Miriam is interesting.
wondering how Achilles even knew this was here. It's like he's got this secret basement. So if this was like a place where he was keeping something, why did he need a second secret hiding spot? I'll just keep going this way. I don't think there's any wrong answers to this cave. What's happening now? I guess the explosion has unsettled the mountainside. Man, that kind of looks like a little spot where he can grip. So it's making me think, ooh, secret shortcut. But no, probably not. Probably just seeing things. So I happened to see while I was on the wiki that apparently last month they released a Assassin's Creed VR game, which sounds really cool. But it's like $40. So, oh, okay, cave is collapsing. I gotta get out of here fast. Wrong way. The game just instantly killed me. Didn't even wait for me to hit the death plane. Yeah, it's like $40, and at that for that price, I'm thinking, I'd rather just pay an extra $10 and get Mirage. But it's definitely on my wish list. Metaphorically, not literally, because I do have a literal wish list right now. It's so close to Christmas that I feel like it would be kind of, I don't know, rude to update it right now. Like, it's got enough stuff on there. I don't need to add more. But yeah, I want to keep it in mind to get it eventually, because it would be cool. But maybe I'll wait till it's on sale. Hey, okay. Apparently there are wrong answers when you're going out of the cave. And it's it features 3 assassins from the past. I mean, from past games, not. An assassin from before the present? They've never done that before. All these Assassin's Creed games and their future assassins. If I remember right, it's Ezio, Connor, and what was their name from Odyssey? Ooh. And I think it's supposed to be new stories for each of them, not just reliving their currently known stuff in VR, which would still be cool.
I was close.
Oh, and I'm near a peg leg trinket too. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I think I found it. There it is. Sometimes these aren't always straightforward to get to. That's why I was like, oh, let's see if I can find it. I was also looking around to see if I had Unity. Apparently, Ubisoft did do the revoke thing that digital games do sometimes. You know, sometimes they give you a game and then sometimes they decide, no, you know what? We don't want you to have that game. So, I don't think I have Unity. I still haven't asked my brother to see if he happens to have it, because I know he's got at least Black Flag and Origins, and I think maybe Odyssey. So it'd be pretty nice coincidence if he happens to have Unity. But if not, that's one game we're gonna have to skip, unfortunately. But on the plus side, that means we go straight from Rogue to Syndicate. And Syndicate, I think, had the grappling hook, and that's cool. Get to the grappling hook sooner. Still kind of mad they did that though. Like, well, we're giving Unity away for free. Except we're gonna take it back, like, once all the good press blows over and people forgot that we did that. So I can remember Steam gave away, and I guess this is less shady because Steam doesn't, like, own the people who made the game, but they gave away, what's it called again? City Skylines. And I remember at the time I didn't have a very good computer, so I played it and was like, oh, this is running crap. This is running like crap. I'll uninstall it, but I'll totally play this more when I have a better computer. And then I uninstalled it, and then they revoked my rights to play it because they're like, we didn't mean to give it away for free, or whatever. Not literally. They didn't literally say that.
I have what you asked for. I must know who put it there and for what purpose.
I did. I put it somewhere I knew only I could reach, but that was a long time ago.
Oh, it's another uniform.
These were the robes of the first assassin to come to the colonies.
I think I already have that outfit. Wait, maybe not? Okay, that still requires me to beat all the homestead missions. That's all peg legs. That's for getting on board the Aquila. Collect all the feathers. Excuse me, sorry, I'm burping. Traditional colonial assassin. So this is what I was thinking of. It is not that outfit. I don't even know if I got to wear it. Like, it doesn't look like it's in here at all. Because the rest of these are just like, hey, look, other Assassin's Creed games. Everybody remembers Arno, right? Everyone's favorite assassin. Pretty sure that's the guy from Unity. Wouldn't know. I don't have that game anymore. Ubisoft took it back. Alright, where's my next mission? Doesn't... wait, down there. And I can fast travel this time. Remember when the games used to cut forward in time and they would, the Animus would tell you fast forwarding memory to a more recent one? I think they've only done that in the first game. I don't even think Assassin's Creed 2 had that. Look, there's a rainbow.
Norris.
You know Miriam?
Of course.
What does she like? I want to give her a gift.
I really do not know.
All right.
Let me call on Prudence. She may be of service.
Well, gotta walk all the way over there. I just call a horse when I get up the cliff, though. Maybe I could have gone around, I don't know. That would have been faster. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's the thing about riding a horse. You can't just... Excuse me. Can't just plow through the trees. I mean, you kind of can, but, you know, horses are, you know, kind of big compared to a human being. They're not quite as able to dance through the trees. Or dance over fences like this. Which is bacon.
Prudence.
Good day, Connor.
Norris is trying to court a woman. What do you women like in terms of gifts?
A nice bunch of wildflowers always brightens my day. Who is it Norris fancies?
Best not say for now.
Fair enough. Best ones are atop the bluff to the northwest.
No, but you know what women really hate? Subtitles. Women hate subtitles. That's why she didn't have many. Well, she had them for like a second. And then she didn't, because she hates subtitles. Well, there was me failing to press the button at the correct time to get over the fence smoothly. Well, hello, wolf. You're not hunting in a pack. What are you doing? Is there a third one? Hello?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Even though they tried to kill me, I still gotta say thank you. That feels like a show of the kind of character Connor is. I don't know what exactly it says about him, but I don't know, probably says something. It's like even when people are trying to kill him, he's still polite, I guess. I don't know. Did not mean to call a horse. Bye. Can get me up the cliffside. Everybody knows wolves can't climb, well, probably anything. And Connors can't climb bushes. But he can climb cliff sides real good. Get to a place where there aren't bushes. I forgot what I was climbing all the way up here for. And bonus, peg leg trinket. And very nice of them. Very nice of the game designers. They put one of those right there. Okay. This time I'm intentionally calling horse. I can't believe the horse was able to spawn up there. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, and I noticed on the map, I have Benedict Arnold missions, which I was gonna say, I thought it was DLC. Well, this is the remaster that I'm pretty sure comes with all the DLC, so there's that. But I thought that was in its own separate thing. See, this is why I tend to not call the horse. But then I'm like, oh, well, it's just 200 meters away. I should call a horse. It'll be faster. And then I get stuck on stuff like that. I don't think I've done the Benedict Arnold missions, so that'd be cool to do.
Morris, are you in there?
Oui?
Oh. I will find you a little later then.
No, it's all right. What is it?
Prudence advised a bunch of wildflowers.
Really? Are you sure? Doesn't seem right.
Copper ore. Economy item acquired. I don't know that if that's economy item acquired or item acquired economy or economy item acquired. But all I know from that notification is that there is an economy and an item was acquired. Oh wait, I'm running towards the story objective. I want Davenport. Homestead mission. What should we do first? What was over here? Prudence and Warren. Let's go do that. Let's go do their quest. Which is the other way. Back across the river I go. At least this way's faster because I already climbed up, so now I can just jump down. Beaver! That was a real sad sound I made. Just wanted to make sure I got that for the hunting catalog. That reminds me of if I want, like, not just, oh, I've completed every side quest 100%, but actual 100% where I've done everything the game has to offer. I have to do stuff like that. Also, I just remembered that includes doing full synchronization, and no, I don't want to do full synchronization. But if I come into the map here and I press the thing, oh, you can sort by animal. Neat. Oh, I can't access it in Davenport, in the Davenport homestead. Oh wait, there we go. Hunting society. So there's like hunting challenges. I gotta kill one more deer so I can kill 5 deers. Trade spoil is worth 500. Use bait and snare. Kill a bear with the hidden blade, which I did that. Good thing Prudence got attacked by a bear, and I happened to have the hidden blades equipped when that happened. And then there's also like Boston Brawlers challenges. This is stuff I really don't like when games ask you to do for the sake of 100%. It just feels like busy work. I'm sure I'm not alone on that feeling. Like, it's one thing to go around the map and pick up 200 of whatever, 200 Animus fragments. Because at least on the way there, you can kind of decide your path. Although, you know, I guess challenges don't necessarily dictate your path there either. It's just like, oh, beat up a guy. I'm not going to tell you how. Just beat him up.
You want to tell him, my love?
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
It's been a long time coming. It does present a slight problem, however. There's no doctor for Miles.
Good afternoon, Connor.
Well, then we should find one.
I know of one that may consider moving here. His name is Dr. Lyle White. It's been a turn since we last saw him, but you might try his old house in Boston.
Well, time for a month-long horseback trip to Boston. My inflection on that sentence was weird because I didn't know what I was going to say. I had like half the joke and then I decided I was going to make it twice as long. Let's fast travel to this Harbor Master. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Something about like a checklist of like, oh, kill 10 guys from haystacks. It's like that feels like way more busy work than like running around the map and like, oh, look, I found a feather. Might as well pick it up. I don't know where I'm going. I forgot to put up a marker to Where is he? There. Right there. I guess the difference to me is that at least in this game, collecting all the feathers gets you an outfit. And it might not be like the most stellar reward, but it's a tangible reward, whereas like a checklist of achievements, it's just like, yeah, there's nothing. We're just gonna give you more challenges to do until you've done all the challenges, and then it's just bragging rights. And I think another part of it is it reminds me of like console achievements, you know, like you would get on PlayStation and Xbox. Or I guess they're trophies on PlayStation. And then those don't get you anything, because they are just bragging rights. Well, I guess sometimes you get, like, profile icons or something, but I don't use those.
Dr. White? No, he's the drunken sotter on the corner. If you can get his attention, tell him I quit. All this ire on it. Not worth getting caught up in it. I have a family.
I thought he said across the street. Well, I found him. Oh. Wrap your ears. Oh, that guy's dead. I was not supposed to kill, but I killed anyway.
Dr. White,
Yes?
my name is Connor.
And what can I help you with? Another quote for the broadsheets for you to twist against me?
I'm here to make you an offer.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the doctor the British have been slandering all over town. White Death. No?
I was given your name by my friends Warren and Prudence. Prudence is with child and requires a doctor's hand.
Prudence is pregnant? Ha! They've been trying for years, it seems. Maybe getting away from Boston is exactly what I need.
Is that quest done? Yes. Why can't I open the map now? I could do it before. I went on to Wikipedia real quick while that cutscene was going to see if Lyle White was a real person. At least as far as Wikipedia will tell me, no. It moved my custom icon. Oh, wait, no. That's Frontier. Go to Homestead. Homestead. And then... there. No, wait, that was there before. There? There. I'm gonna go with there. So if I shove here, because we live down the path. I would say down the street, but it's not really a street yet. It's a dirt path. Excuse me. Oh, I guess I could say down the road. Oh yeah, there's the garage for the carriage. Yeah, this is wide enough where I would say it's a road. It's carriage width. Sure, a lot of random NPCs walking around now. Sometimes the same guy. Same guy twice.
Kona, do you have a moment?
What is it, Prudence?
I feel silly bothering you with this, but Warren's taken a yield to market in Boston. Could you round up the livestock for me? I've tried, but this baby in my belly takes the wind out of me.
Of course. I will see to it.
Where the pig's back in the pen? Back in the pen, pig! Back in the pen! All great heroes have at least one quest where they herd animals. You know, Connor, Lincoln, Twilight Princess. You know, all the great heroes. Oh, that one's almost there, I think.
Not there.
Go the other way. Hey! 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 No! He's a fine little guy. Well, I guess I can't really call you little, but... some squat in the bush. Go. Okay, now not that way. No. Yes. It is funny how fast pigs are. You wouldn't think they'd be fast, but they are. I mean, I don't have any personal experience, but I saw Dirty Jobs. I saw him working on a pig farm. Pig got out and ran away. The other way. There. No. I kind of like herding minigames, honestly.
Come on, get in the pen.
Just doesn't help that this game doesn't have a button to go, ah! So you can scare the animal the direction you want them to go. No, not this way.
This way.
Come on, almost there. No, not that way. This way. At least the pigs aren't greased. That makes this way harder. No, 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 no. Go on. There you go.
Thank you, Kona. I could never have managed that.
It was my pleasure. Are you well?
I am, and I couldn't be happier. Warren and I have been waiting a long time for this. And if truth be told, we could not dream of a better place to raise our family.
And now they got a silo, I guess? Did they not have a silo before? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with that's a silo. Reminds me that one of the viewpoints was a lighthouse. That was kind of neat. Surprised there weren't more lighthouse viewpoints. You'd think, you know, with both New York and Boston having ports, that they would have, like, one at each end. But I don't know. I don't know how lighthouses work. I don't know how many of them you need per shore. Guess I could have called a horse. It's a clear enough path up this way. Oh well, I'm almost there. What is that? What did the icon change to?
Not the right gift.
Is this supposed to be the icon representing Norris? Oh no, I think it's a little minecart. I guess she didn't like the flowers.
Bad news. She did not like the flowers. She tossed them aside.
But Prudence was certain.
I knew Miriam was not the type for flowers.
I will uncover this mystery myself, Norris.
All right, but please don't let her see you. She will think I'm bizarre.
Good thing I happen to be a person whose occupation involves lots of stealth. Stealth, which I happen to be finding rather tricky in this game for some reason. It's odd because of all the tools they give you for staying hidden. Or at least they've increased the amount of hiding spots and the ability to lure people to hiding spots so you can kill them while hidden. I almost wonder if it's because of maybe missing certain tools that I don't realize I miss a lot from the other games, but since I don't realize what I'm missing, I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know what tools didn't come back that I would have used. What if it's just level design or something? I feel like that's the correct answer. Because I'm thinking back to other games where I've succeeded in being stealthy, and it's like they give you one or two guards at a time, but then this game's more populated, so there are a lot more guards to deal with, and it's a lot easier to be seen. At least in terms of like the fortresses, which I've tried to do stealthily. Or, I guess they're not fortresses, they're more forts. I think there is a difference there. A fort is a smaller fortress. Or maybe fort is just short for fortress, I don't know. Maybe they are the exact same word. I didn't realize the icon I was supposed to be heading to was over here, not up the cliff face. Scoop out for a hiding spot. I'll exit the zone before time's up. What? Was that hiding spot too close? I guess? Let's see if I can get this. Analyze the clue. Oh, it's doing like a little flashback memory thing to when the knife broke. This is Connor analyzing the clue. It's practically Batman. Again, going back to how funny it was that when I got this game the first time, I also got Batman, and I did not realize how similar they would be.
She might appreciate a new knife. That blade has seen its prime.
I have also seen Prime. Metroid Prime. That's not funny. I mean, it can be funny. It's okay if you found that funny, but it wasn't a good setup. It's like, haha, I get it. The words, it's the same word. Laugh. It's also funny that I'm playing this in December. It's like, oh, find the perfect gift idea for Miriam. You gotta put it under the tree. Still haven't got my siblings' gifts yet, but I'm thinking. I got some ideas. I'm not gonna say them because they could be listening. But I got ideas. Gotta try to get them off Amazon, so hopefully there's no problems with the shipping. Having them show up late. That's my main concern right now, because it's the 13th. Christmas is 2 weeks away, and sure, 2 weeks, you know, a lot can happen in 2 weeks. But you know, shipping sometimes is not always the fastest. I feel a lot less concerned once they show up and I have them wrapped. Then I can relax.
Norris, I looked around her camp and it seems she needs a new hunting knife. The one she is using has seen better days.
Oh, oui. That seems more right for her. I'll think on it. Merci.
You know, I realized that the other games, you know, at least Assassin's Creed 2 and all of the Ezio trilogy, they're like, oh yeah, well, you know, sometimes when Italian slips through, that's just the translation software slipping up. So it's assumed that whenever they're speaking English, that's the Animus translating. But then how come when Connor speaks his native language, it never translates any of it? You exclusively have to read the subtitles to know what he's saying if you don't know that language. Which I'm sure most people playing this game don't, honestly. Wait. Do I just gotta go back? Like, right back? Oh, okay. Excuse me. It's a really misty waterfall over there. I think that's where the rainbow was. I just wonder why that is. Why is it never... doesn't even attempt to translate Connor's language. But then Norris over here speaking French. He's like, oh, most of it's translated.
Connor?
Although I guess this could be explained as Norris is speaking English most of the time, but then sometimes he defaults to French.
I want to build her a new knife of steel I make special. I know where to get iron, but the mine belongs to the English.
Will it take long to gather?
No. A couple of blasts and I will have what I need. I just need you to stand watch. I will wait for you at the mine. It's not far, just off the property.
We could have walked together. There's nothing wrong with that. Where'd he go? Well, I hate to say it's off the property, so I guess the wilderness or the frontier. We'll go here. And then we can go from there. Just take a sec to peek at Discord. Because I got notifications. It's like, oh, what are notifications for? I still don't see him. Where'd you go, Norris? There. I don't really have a fast travel. Apparently there's a harbor master over there. Well, okay. It's close enough, I guess. Can you guy just ride a horse? Stop. Come on, guys. Just going for a ride. Can you believe them? Getting mad at me for going a ride? It's not even midnight. You can't get mad at me for a midnight ride. It's not even midnight. Do you think they knew about the midnight ride at this point? Do you think the British knew that there was a thing where we went around informing people that they were going to show up? I think it'd be too early for that to have been like a historical moment. You know, that anyone who wasn't directly involved would not have known about it. I made a mistake. Although, I don't think I've been in this cave, and there could be rewards in the cave. Or maybe it's a cave I've already been in. Or maybe it's just a tunnel. Kind of reminds me of like in Minecraft when you find a cave and it doesn't go very far and it just lets out somewhere else and it doesn't have any branches to it. You know, the disappointing sort. This is one thing I hate about trying to start up a new Minecraft save is like finding a good cave. Sometimes you get a cave and you go in and it's obviously... Why am I doing this? It's for hunting. I don't need to hunt right now. Sometimes you get a cave and it's like that, you know. It obviously doesn't go very far. So it's like, okay, well, I know right away that I should not set anything up near this cave because it's not going to pay off. I'm just going to have to immediately tear things down. But then sometimes you get caves that seem like they're going to go for a while, but then you get to the end real quickly. Oh, I might not even need to bait the rabbit.
Yeah, man.
Now I kind of just want to play Minecraft. But I can't. I've got to play this game. Gotta get another hair. Get another hair. Nah, it's too quick.
Connor, I need to prepare some explosive. My guess is the bang will bring some unhappy English.
No doubt. I had best prepare some things myself.
Looks like you have a little time.
You know what? Let's play around with a trip mine. How about I put a trip mine here? And that's all I feel comfortable placing. No, you know what? I'll do another one. 'Cause I don't know where they're gonna come from. I don't know where they're gonna go. I don't know where they're gonna come from, Gonai Joe. But I never use these things, so I might as well use them. I paused right during the explosion. Oh yeah, I'll use a gun.
Sacre Dieu! I think they are coming!
Did he just step on my mine? Ah, Norris. Here they come! Ally dead. Ah. I can't use my gun in combat when I use the axe, but you know what? I'm going to use the axe anyway. We can see the explosion properly this time. Once Norris comes back out and triggers it. There he is. That wasn't too different from when I accidentally interrupted it with the with the menu. Ah, I hate missing opportunities for double counters. Okay, chill out, game. Chill out. I said chill out! Chill out, game! I got a direct message on Discord.
Looks like you have a little time.
Probably shouldn't stand right here. Turn the camera. Just clicking around to see what... Oh yeah, that's right. Tim said yesterday he was going to do Fantasy Life, and then he didn't. He didn't fill up the stream. It's like he's going to postpone it until tonight. It's like I got to remember that he's doing that so I can go watch him later. Been slacking on the social interactions lately. Haven't been showing up to streams or anything, or talking much in Discord chat. So I should do more of that. Make sure I show up to Tim's stream. Firing line. My axe is better than yours. I think this axe actually does enough damage where once the axe guy lost his axe, I could kill him in one hit. Which is like a first for the series, it feels like, because I swear none of the games before this have ever felt like the stats really did anything. So it's really cool to see an enemy actually die in one hit because I have so much damage. Or because this weapon has so much damage on it. Can I see the stats from here? Yeah, 15. Compare that to, you know, my default tomahawk over here. 3. For a moment, I thought I was looking at the speed stat. When I looked at the axe and read 15. Come on. Oh, I don't think he died in one hit. Okay. Oh man, so much for what I was saying. Well, I guess I better enjoy stats not really mattering while I can, because I'm sure once I get to like Origins or Odyssey, then it's gonna be like, man, I feel like I can't beat this quest because my armor is like level 2 and the quest wants me to have level 4 armor. Which I think is, you know, for as much as I might complain about like weapon upgrades not really feeling like they matter in these games, it's at least cool to see that the game is perfectly manageable without any upgrades. And if anything, the upgrades just make you overpowered, like all the, you know, extra pouch space in the previous games would do, because then you could stock up on medicine and just, like, never die. Which actually isn't true, because I died from falling off the high spots and, you know, being careless in battle, but basically never die. Saved your buddy for an extra 10 seconds. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if maybe damage affected my ability to kill those guys. Like having high enough damage stat means they can't block. That didn't hit anything. There we go. I think with different kinds of axes, you can throw them. I don't know if the special attack is always that, or if I was just too close to throw it.
Everything. Time to go.
Look at all the people who died to get Miriam a new knife. I mean, not... They weren't trying to get her a new knife. Look at how many people died in the process of us getting her a new knife. Merry Christmas! Just making sure there's no... Oh, there is. Good thing I made sure there was no... Because there is. Oh, that's a person, not a place I can fast travel to. I guess I'll just fast travel to the fort. Oh, look at that, it's break time, so I'm just gonna hit the button. And now it's break time. Okay, we're back. I still gotta move all the way there from the base. I don't know where my sword went on my thing. Horse? Horse, you can't fit through there. I know it looks like you can. The Animus says no. There you go. That guy kind of got whipped in the back of the head with a horse's tail. Frontiersman, no thank you. Busy doing a homestead, so I can get upgrades. So I can be better at doing things. I don't know if I should stick to the path. That's a tricky thing about trying to follow a path. Is that you don't always know that the path is gonna eventually turn straight towards where you want to go. Or if it's already going where in the direction you know you want to go, sometimes it'll turn. And you don't know if that'll happen either. That probably sounded like I was trying to be philosophical, but I'm being literal. It's like, yeah, sometimes you're walking on a path in a video game, and it's like, yeah, this will go where I want to go. And then, like, oh, look, the path, it goes that way, and it goes that way, but I want to go straight. So you can follow this path. But then, oh no, the path is going this way. Is it going to start to head towards where I want it to go, or should I have gone off the path? Or I don't know. All I know is my gut says maybe. Is this a path? It's kind of a path. Map says it's a path. I say there's a deer. Whoa, kind of came flying back. We're getting there. And then once we get there, we will know if there was a path that led there. Mostly.
Get out of here, mate. This is not your business.
Call yourself a soldier?
Hold that up. Another tough guy, boys.
Wait, but the last guy's not dead.
Enough! I have him! Back off! Yield! Or your friend dies!
I thought that was supposed to be a timing thing where I shoot him when the guy's out of the way. And then it didn't, and then Connor didn't fire right away. He's like, oh, that's not what that is.
Nothing that won't mend.
If I'm Big Dave.
What were they doing? This lot was dragging me through the countryside trying to make an example of a deserter. Sorry now, who are you?
Connor. A deserter, you say?
Don't much agree with the fight, and I love this country. So there you have it. The name's David Walston. My friends call me Big Dave. Might I ask where you live so I could repay the debt when I'm able? It might take us a while. Us smithies don't earn much coin these days.
Our community is not far from here, and we certainly could use the services of a smith. Would you consider plying your trade there?
Oh, it would make repaying you a spot easier? Huh, I just might.
Why don't smithies get paid well? They do good work. You know how hard it is to make a sword? Neither do I. That's why it's good work. Sometimes I can open the map on this screen, and sometimes I have to wait for it to go away. Anyone else out here need saving? No? Okay. I'll go here, because chances are there's going to be stuff around mostly in town, rather than like at the edges. So better to fast travel right to town. Let's see. Well, there's still this mission. And then there's that one. Why did it switch me to unarmed? I don't know why that keeps breaking. Come on, horse. Whoops, that's the garage. The homestead is definitely one of those areas where the remaster looks the nicest. Maybe it's a small enough map where the game doesn't drop too many frames trying to load stuff. You can keep the frame rate pretty consistent. The resolution nice and high. Well, relatively high, at least. I don't know how high it gets. Just high enough for me to go, yeah, that's good resolution.
Oh, aye. We're always at each other for one thing or another, but more often than not, we work it out in the end. It's just the thought of my family threatened got me hot under the collar.
And Terry knows he couldn't beat me in a fight.
You rat!
That's why he built this Bowls pitch, so he could beat me at something. Still can't, though, can you, Terry?
Camera's inside Connor.
Until Connor came along.
Sure you were.
Oh no, now I've got to learn this new game. Hard aim. B to throw. Okay. To change throw type. Activate the tactical camera. One point. Also 1 point.
I feel sorry for you.
So then I want to throw like that. Is it like curling?
I'm happy with that.
Oh, you see that one?
Okay, what if I change my shot and then I come down like this? No, not quite. I get to go again. All right. Yeah, that's a good shot. That should be good.
That should do.
Two points. And now I got 1 point.
For the game.
I have no idea what's going on. Why do Why do I feel like I haven't done this half of the... Like, I'm pretty sure I've done all the homestead missions, but... I don't remember the game making you play this minigame. I don't remember Big Dave. Okay, what if... Let me try this again. So is it about how many balls I hit on the way down, or... Is it closest to the red ball, or the little ball wins? No, it still rolls away, even if you get even if you get your lob to go tiny.
Puts the pressure on.
I think it is closest wins.
Right in snug on that one.
So maybe I could do this. Break it up, you two. Well, now he's got... Well, he went back to having 2 points.
Well done. You deserve the victory.
He deserves a victory because he didn't tell me how to play. It's like 9-man Morris didn't teach me how to play that either. I almost won. Freaking Weasel Weems ended the game before I could finish. Why is that a point for him, then? I'm pretty sure I'm closer. Oh, great.
Sorry for you.
Better. Not close enough. Yeah, there we go.
I am grateful for the contest.
I win! Despite not knowing the rules. My prize is that the lumberers got upgraded. Bowls beginner. Does that mean there's a bowls intermediate and a bowls expert? I don't know. I want to play more difficulty levels of that. It's a nice distraction, but I don't want to play more. Not right now. Oh yeah, there's this one. I think that's it for now. No, there's one more. There's always one more. The end is never the end. Oop, almost ran on the wrong side of the fence. Then I would have had to hop it. Oh, I need to get him his tools.
Is it coming, Big Dave?
Wasn't sending as close as I could have.
I would like to give it to Miriam soon.
The steel Norris smelted is something else. I've rarely seen such fine metal. The trouble is my old tools aren't hard enough to work at. The ones I need aren't hard to find. A shop or two in New York sell them at a good price. I'd do it myself, but with the regulars after my head, I'll stay here safe and sound if I can.
I have matters to attend to in New York. I will see to it the next time I journey there.
Sounds good.
I just realized it was actually kind of good design that... So you go on that quest with Norris out in the frontier to get the metal for the knife. And then while you're there, if you do like I did and you look around to make sure there's not more homestead missions out there to do, you find Dave. So like you can't see what quests are there when you're just on the map screen. You have to be loaded into the area, like so. Let me load into here because there's a shop there. So it's actually kind of good design that if ever there were a homestead quest out there for you to look for, it's after you do the one that explicitly says, hey, yeah, I'll meet you out in the frontier. Oh yeah, it's just pointing me to the general store right now. Any others? Anyone else in New York getting hassled? I think that's also a general store. Yeah. So I just need to go to a general store. I think New York is where I picked up Norris to begin with, though. So I'm sure to be keeping an eye out for more people out in Homestead. Or out in New York or Boston that are Homestead missions. No, not map. Citizen mission items. Both of these? It's funny, when I was looking in the menu before to see what I could buy, you see 2 items and it's like, oh, there must be 2 separate quests that'll ask me to come here. Nope, just the one. But let's see what else I can buy while I'm here. The duck foot. Ridiculous. Pitcairn, put and pistol. Oh, these are the ones I already have equipped, so I could just switch to them. Which I will do so. I will switch to this one because apparently its short range is better than the short range on this one. And the long range just sucks on this one to begin with. So why bother? I'm going the wrong way in the menu. I don't think I'm going to find an axe better than my pirate boarding axe. It's like there is this one, but that's... I probably shouldn't be surprised that the stuff they're giving you for being part of the Ubisoft Club is actually useful. Actually has good stats. Because, you know, isn't Ubisoft one of those people who's like, you know, like, oh, why play the game when you can pay money to not have to play it? I guess that's more of an EA thing, but I'm pretty sure Ubisoft is pretty close to that mentality as well these days. Oh yeah, and I can... For some reason, small weapons do exist, but like it's counted as a tomahawk. Has to be found in a chest in New York after sequence 10. Or from sequence 10. I think I'm on that, so that's probably something I have to do with when I'm with Hatham. No, wait, no. Because I know I saw the broken sword knife. I made the joke about, oh, he's got to be level 4 to make a broken sword. So yeah, maybe I already have this recipe. Yeah, it is pretty fast. Oh, not the dagger. But I think it's weird that the knife is in the same category as the tomahawk. Especially since I'm pretty sure it uses the same animations. Might as well. Gunstock War Club. Wooden War Club. And then this War Club from that guy. I don't know who he is. a leader, apparently. I'm not really sure what the benefit of a war club is, because I'm pretty sure it also locks you out of using your offhand weapon. And its damage is not as high as the axe. Actually, wait, no, didn't the axe have 15 damage? So it is. I don't remember what the combo was on that, though. There's like this stuff. The toe. Sure can cut someone's toe with that. Okay, let me... Because the name of the sword throws me off, but there's the description probably explains things. The superb sword is made from made of strong steel. Engravings along the blade highlight the mastery on its craft making. Again, why are smiths making not that much money? The guard and knuckle bow are of ivory and silver. Major General Lincoln accepted the surrender of the British troops at Yorktown on behalf of General Washington, leading to the end of the war. Okay, so that kind of does explain. So there's Washington's battle sword here. Obviously, George Washington. So that leads me to believe, oh, it's Abraham Lincoln's sword. No, apparently a different Lincoln, probably not even related, who accepted a surrender of, who accepted British surrender on behalf of Washington. This guy, meaning they were alive at the same time, and therefore the sword should exist. But I can't craft it yet. Return the hammer pieces to Big Dave.
Captain's on a warpath for that deserter. What's his name? Big Man or some such thing?
Big Dave. Did in a whole unit escaping, they say. Dave's in for a rough ride, seems to me.
That other guy disappeared. He just straight up... He just freaking disappeared. Oh my god, he's juggling now. You should see. Oh, sorry. Wait, what's this then? Like, that's not... I'm pretty sure that's not a general store, so what is that? So I can probably do this while I'm on the way there, whatever that is. It says Liberation Mission, but it's more like Liberation Task, because it's not a full-fledged mission. Like, it's gonna take you places and do a bunch of different things. Like, you go there and it's like, save this guy from being executed, and then you do that, and then it's like, you're done. Gotta do it 2 more times, and then the actual Liberation Mission will appear.
You must be him. I've been waiting too long. I know who the traitors are, and they're bringing lists of the Patriot leaders around here to the Redcoats right now. Find a way to swap this fake list with the real ones, and the rebellion can fight on.
Plant false document on the snitch.
Mother Barnum's Preserves. Delectable jams and jellies. Fresh from the farm.
Thank goodness, no turn around. Now he's turned around. Honestly, this mission type, this liberation mission type, kind of sucks. Because, like, when you're tailing someone for the story, they litter hiding spots along the way. They don't have that here. Maybe I can distract them if I start a riot. Hide. There. It's kind of working. It's working. Yeah. I just started a riot to do that, but not my problem. They'll sort it out themselves. Oh, look, there's another one. Might as well do one over here.
You the one they sent? Where you been? Anyway, I know who the traitors are. They've got lists of all the Patriot leaders in the area. If they hand them over to the Redcoats, the rebellion is finished in this part of the city. You need to find a way to switch these fake ones for the real thing.
And there he is again. And I just now realized that this game does not have hireable factions. I can't hire courtesans to help me hide while I tail that guy and plant fake documents in his pocket. So really, like, starting a riot is the most I can do. Actually, scratch that. Maybe if I had more assassin abilities, you know, from this menu, maybe I could have a hiding spot. I think one of them is a hiding spot. Mobile hiding spot kind of deal. But I still have not done enough liberation missions to do that. Beat up a leader to obtain some information. I need you guys to step up. Hey, hey. Yeah, you can kind of see that with the dagger, it's still acting like a tomahawk. He doesn't like this. That strike especially is like he's swinging the tomahawk rather than slashing with a knife.
Who commands you?
Never met the man. Don't even know his name. Cagey as they come. Paranoid and suspicious of everyone and everything. Please, don't kill me.
Is he dead? No, he's just knocked out. Oh, I didn't realize there was a guy there. I just trampled him while he was sitting around having a peaceful afternoon? Question mark? I haven't seen the sun. I guess it's too shady out to be afternoon. So evening? Oh, I have one notoriety point. Let's see if I'll make it two by doing this liberation mission. Good thing you tripped. Weirdly, like, you're seeing that too, right? Like, it's got this swoosh effect to the knife that's also like it's a sword. I don't think they programmed the Dirks right. I don't know what that was that went flying.
When will your boss be here next?
A few days. Let me go. I beg you.
Put him down, Connor. Connor. Alright, I gotta go visit a guy. Get a guy to stop talking about me. That guy's sitting on nothing. Or that was Kid. Oh man, there's always more people. Well, this seems to have been effective. Hang on, let me get to it. Where is it? Oh, it's the window. It seems like whenever I go through a house, they just give up. So let me... Excuse me, lady. Yeah. It's like, oh man, he went through the window. We'll never find him. And then they found me. Oh, shoot. I know there's hay there. I'll try to get to that hay. This is where we almost died. This is where Washington almost died. There's the hay. Is it blue or green that I need? I think it's blue. It was green. Dude. Right, you wanna fight? Maybe he found me so quickly because he's one of these special guys with a special uniform and a special hat. And there's 5 of them. Cool. Oh! Got the double counter with the tough guys. Oh, I'm stuck on the stairs. Nice shot. Stop getting stuck on the stairs, Connor. Alright, time for you to die. Man, I wanted to pick his pockets. See if we got anything good. 12. I'm not even gonna bother with the rest. This is a print shop, or... No, there it is. Dude! Sick of this. Oh, I did throw it. Hang on, pick it back up. I don't know if I have to buy it again if I don't pick it back up off the guy. Oh, yep, there it is. Can I not use those guys as human shields? Ah, what the? Did someone throw a bomb? Pick off the weak guys with the combo. They just can spawn as many of these guys as they want, can't they? Nope. You know they're not gonna spawn me next to a crier. Well, at least they set my notoriety back down. That's acceptable. Let's go finally do whatever this mission is over here. Guess I could have called a horse. Too late, we're already so close.
Where's your mother?
Follow me.
Why do I feel like this is a trap? Why do I feel like she's gonna lead me to an alleyway and I'm gonna get ambushed? Shove that guy out of the way. Beat him up? Okay. Got him. Just one guy, that's easy.
Leave.
That wasn't necessary. I can handle myself. When he returns, he'll try and give me twice the thrashing.
Why would you stay with such a man?
This is my house and business. It's my tailoring that paid for this place. I'll take his drunken buffoonery over leaving behind what I built.
If I told you there was another place where you could live and work, free of him, would you consider it?
The catch?
No catch. Our village is growing and in need of all forms of trade. Just business and a new life.
I'll come and see if what you say is true.
That was pretty easy. Just beat up one guy. And no ambush. Okay, now go away so I can see my map. Double check that there's not more homestead missions in New York before we leave New York and travel back home for a month. Guess I'll do the Benedict Arnold missions next time. Not Frontier. I'll just start here. I can't help but wonder, if I lived in early America, what would I do? What trade would I take up? What would my hobbies be? I would say reading books, but I don't know how much fiction existed back then. I don't know if all the books would have just been facts. I mean, not that poetry didn't exist, so I'm sure there was
Day, Connor.
fiction.
I left some bolts of fine silk in my old home. They are very valuable, but I don't think it wise I return there. Someone might wind up dead. I was hoping you could retrieve them for me if you had time.
I gotta go all the way back to New York? Well, see you in 2 months. Everything's still waiting for me, but you know what? He can see me next year. Alright, now where am I going? Was that where she was? Oh, well, it's already marked. Bell tower's still going off. I thought that was because I had level 3 notoriety. Because one already called a horse, but okay. I was gonna say something like, man, isn't it cool how I can play a game like this and ride down a street in New York and then play Grand Theft Auto and do the same thing in modern New York in a car? I don't think Grand Theft Auto has a New York game. Although I think all the towns they do are made up towns based in real towns, so they definitely don't have New York. But I don't think they have one based on New York at all. Then again, I'm not exactly a Grand Theft Auto master. I want to, though. I want to play all the critically acclaimed ones. Which is probably like Grand Theft Auto 3 onward, I think. That's where they start to be. Oh, what about a trollop? What? Oh, it's probably the guy. The guy she ran away from. Oh, he remembers me. Analyze the empty crate. Which one? Over there. Those are barrels! No, I know it's on the other side. Get off the fence. I've made up my mind and I said get down. I'm not on the fence if I have made up my mind to come off of the fence. Okay, he took the fabric and he threw it over the fence where it already was. Which means it... Camera? There, it's right there. Why I didn't see that sooner, I don't know. Game had me go on the other side of the fence I started on just to find a box that I didn't know was there to tell me that I had to go back over the fence to the cloth that I could have seen from the beginning. I don't know if I just approached this from a weird angle that made that funny or what. But it was funny. It was pretty wonky. Alright, back to the homestead. Or at least our house is real close to the fast travel point.
I found your bolts.
Wonderful. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Your husband was there, speaking ill of you. He ran off when he saw me.
Oh my. That dirty, rotten bastard of a man would do something like that. At least you were able to come away with the only thing of value that remained there. Thank you, Connor.
And now she should be level 2. Or maybe they start at level 0? I don't know. Silk errand. Hey, Squidward, are you finished with those errands? This is certainly a downgrade. This full synchronization thingy. That's like, oh yeah, this is how synchronized you were for that mission. Definitely a downgrade from previous games. I will definitely say that. All right, what else is there to do? Well, it looks like that's it for homestead missions. Let's go see if I can't finish a gun. Or a sword. Let's see what I can craft now that I have upgraded my people. The hatchet is still there. And it's higher than I would have expected it to be. That would be a cool completion reward for when you finish the whole game. So you get that hatchet, and it turns out to be the best hatchet in the game. I'm forgetting where I'm going. I think Achilles is upstairs if I want to talk to him. I should do that. Okay, so I think if I go to this menu, I can... Like, I'm not sure if I have to buy the stuff first. No, I think I do, because I'm pretty sure I have milk available, but I can't craft a bread. because I haven't bought milk. But I do have eggs, because I did buy eggs at one point. I was like, I'll sell these, and then I didn't have a caravan to send down. I was like, oh, I'll send them out later. Where's the weapons and such again? Just checking to see if maybe I can have the tailor craft some upgrades. Some pouch upgrades. Materials. Special items? Yeah. Oh yeah, I can. Increase ammo capacity for pistols. All it requires is a hair pellet, 25 euro? Heck yeah. Sewing threads. Convoy capacity upgrade. And then just straight up a new land convoy? Lincoln Sword, parentheses, replica. Okay, let me buy some copper ore. And see if that solves the question of do I have to own the material before I can craft the thing. Because it does seem a little weird to me that I can... Was it still on the thing? Oh, he needs to be level 3. It does seem a little bit weird to me that I would have the resources available, but then also have to buy the resources first and then pay the money to have the item crafted when they could just make the item cost as much as the materials cost, plus the 25 for... Because, you know, I understand the concept of, what's the word? Labor costs. I understand that part. But it's weird to me that I have to buy the materials first and then pay the labor costs instead of just having it all included in the crafting menu. But okay. Need to level up Dave. And I don't think I can do that at this point in the game, so that's unfortunate. Let me buy as... Can I buy sewing threads? Minerals, hunting, herbs, forest, farm products. Oh, wait, would it be in forest? Probably not. No. Catnip, rosemary, snake's root, St. John's wort. Pelt, 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 pelt. See, there's those apples I took from that guy when I tackled him. Beef teeth. Go to your heart. I don't know why I can't buy thread yet, but I guess I need more homestead missions. Which is... Okay, maybe I'm missing some out in the overworld. I'll check for that off screen. But it would seem like a weird thing to have... It reminds me of Revelations. Almost said Liberations again. I always get those two confused. It reminds me of Revelations, how you only get three slots for bombs, and you can upgrade the capacity, but you have to do this whole entire checklist of bomb things, like use every bomb once, and use every casing once, and stuff like that. Oh, is he downstairs? And it seemed to me like by the time I would have gotten all that stuff done, I would have already beaten the game. Or, you know, if I had done that naturally, I would have beaten the game by then. I have beaten the game, and I still haven't finished the... Oh, we must be in the basement. So it would be weird to me that they would lock you out of the missions that you need to upgrade your people to buy the resources to upgrade your pouches in this game as well. And by the time you've beaten the game, it's like, okay, well, now we'll let you have 6 rope darts instead of just 3. Or whatever. I mean, maybe they apply to, like, if you replay memories. I don't know.
Remembering old times, Achilles?
Connor. Oh, yes. I suppose I was. Seems like so long ago.
Who was the assassin this belonged to?
Originally, it was John de la Tour's, the first assassin in the colonies. Then it was mine for a time. The things I've done wearing that armor. Some are uplifting to recall, others very painful indeed. One day, I will hand it over to you, Connor. It is your duty to keep it. It serves as a reminder for how long our brotherhood has really been here. How long we've been protecting the people of this land. But here I am going on again. I know you appreciate what it is.
See, I had assumed that the robes Connor's wearing now was like a modified version of what Achilles wore. So, I guess the robes that were sitting here originally when we first got here were robes ready for his apprentice in the event that he ever got one or something. I don't know. That's probably one of those things that they just hand wave. It's like, yeah, it's just a spare he had lying around. That's don't think about it. Stop thinking about it. Yeah, I think I will end it here for now. And I'll see if I can find more homestead missions to do later. Although I think Pokemon's next DLC is coming out tomorrow, and I'm probably going to be playing a lot of that. So no promises that I'll do anything productive, but it would be nice to upgrade my capacity upgrades before I finish the game and actually get to have fun with them, but I guess I can't be mad if it doesn't, because like I said, it could probably, you know, still be with you if you replay missions, or I mean, I'll be able to have them in Benedict Arnold missions if I save those for last. Oh, wait, I said I was going to do them next time. Well, I don't know. Oh, well, whatever. It's not my problem if this game decided to give you capacity upgrades too late in the game. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you Friday. Yes, today's Wednesday. Friday. Bye.